And welcome back to part three of our game night. There's no way Ben has put on a third costume for three different games. Please, Ben, turn on your camera.
Oh,
Back.
he's back for a midnight ride. Or just got back.
Who's this? Where's Ben?
I got 5 miles in during that commercial break.
Big, but Ben, fun fact for all the viewers, Ben's a big biker, well, big athlete. Both Clay and Ben are actually, but Ben once biked from the entire length almost of the Netherlands from Maastricht to Amsterdam in how many days?
3 days, but could have been one.
It could have been one. He was slowed down by the five other guys that were biking with him. No, no, he would never say that. Uh, and no gear either. That you guys took street bikes that we had rented, right? Just like your regular. They
Yeah, just
didn't even have brakes on them, or did they?
they did, luckily.
Oh, they did have brakes. So they did have brakes, but it was like your Clay. I don't know if you know this, but it was like literally like your the the little like town bikes you rent, just because when you're in the Netherlands, everyone needs a bike to
Yeah,
get around. That's how you get around. And they took those bikes the length of the whole country to
that's
Amsterdam.
crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
took the
crazy.
train
Um,
for
He
those who
met
were
them
wondering.
there.
Yeah,
I did just want to say happy Bastille Day to all of our French listeners.
that's true.
On the day of
Good shout out.
recording, French national team lost on Bastille Day,
All right,
which is a little sad.
so it was such a nice celebration before that. That's a
Um,
good shout out, though. We do have a lot of listeners in France. Clay, I don't know. What was the last number we checked when we had
It was
French
like a
listeners?
couple million.
Couple mil French
Yeah,
listeners. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, a couple
happy,
mil
happy.
European. It was evenly distributed across France, Spain, Germany,
All the
Italy,
big
all
ones.
the big
because you
ones.
guys you guys said you dubbed this in every most every language, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We got a full team in the back.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah. They
We got
take care
actually
of all
Craig has
that.
his own voice actor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't even really know his name. I got so many staff and stuff just running around. All right. Part three. You guys ready?
Let's
So
do it. This is what we've all been waiting for. The
as,
main
as you
event.
guys no, no, not the main. Oh shoot. My phone thinks I'm talking to it. Not the main event, but as you guys know, I was working hard and working very last minute to try to put this together. So I don't know
It's
for
not a
sure.
Craig project if it's not done last minute though. So
That is true.
I
And
remember
now
actually this is a story for Ben and the other people listening. I remember I think it was the day before our senior year of high school started. The tradition at our high school was that you would like ride your bikes to school actually, speaking of bikes. Um, and so the night before, everyone like has a sleepover at one of their buddies' houses, and they all ride their bikes in together. And we were all hanging out there, having a good time. I forget if it was at my house or someone else's, but Craig's there in the corner doing his summer reading assignment because he hadn't done it all summer, and he had waited till the night before to start his summer reading assignment. So
actually I do not recall that. I had no idea where that story was going. I don't know what this is gonna reveal about my high school days. Like, I might have to cut this from the edit. Yeah, I will admit I'm notorious for being a little bit of a last minute Nelly. So how that relates to today is I was making, let me share my screen. I don't know which one is desktop one and which one's desktop two. Hopefully this works. Oh,
uh-oh.
I'm trying to. Sorry, I've actually had a Mac for a couple years and I still don't know how to use it. I'm a big PC guy. It's saying Zoom.us may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit because I have to change the settings. So I might quit and reopen. If I leave, I'll be back in a second.
All right. We'll hold down the fort. Oh, there he goes.
Hey, do you think if England win the World Cup, Harry Kane gets a Ballon d'Or?
Ooh. I mean, and during like World Cup years, it is kind of, or like major international tournament years, there's kind of a prerequisite to like have won that tournament. They usually choose the guy who like, you know, won the tournament and or like made a deep run on it in it, and then also like had a successful club season, and obviously like Bayern had a good season this year. So I could see it. Yeah. And also I don't really know of like to me in my mind I don't see any like other standout players that would be in contention for it, you know. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier today, and I couldn't really think of anyone else who stood out in the main season.
I mean, you
Um,
have Dembele again, who like, you know, France made the semifinals, which obviously doesn't meet the prerequisite I just said, but he had obviously PSG won the Champions League and the French league.
and the Farmers League.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly, they won the French league again. But other than that, I mean, it just seems as if like Mbappe is not going to get it because, you know, Real Madrid didn't win La Liga and he had himself personally a seemingly pretty tumultuous season with them.
Right.
Um, and yeah, I mean, and like Holland, no one on Arsenal, I don't think is going to have a shout for it unless like, and if England win, then maybe Declan Rice has a shout. But I think they would give it to Kane over him based off the same logic. You're like, okay, well, he won their domestic league and was on the England team, but I think
And
Kane's more important.
can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah,
Kane should win the Ballon d'Or. I don't think this is a hot take, but maybe it is. He should win it regardless of whether England win the World Cup or not. He
Wow,
literally,
I
yeah.
like it.
I
I
mean,
like it. I like it.
he just put up a record-breaking number of goals. The only person that scored more goals than him in a season is Messi, um, in history. And if he had a few more games, he would have been able to top Messi
that's
too,
true.
if more than a few.
That's
This
true.
is the highest goal scoring season ever for club and country, apart from that one ridiculous Messi
The
season
only okay, the only other
where he scored
counter
like 80
argument
or
I
whatever.
could give to that is if Spain win, I think Yamal has a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. Um,
I
but
agree.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I've really been keeping the suspense here uh with all the Zoom issues, but I'm finally ready. Can you guys see my screen?
no. Oh,
What about now?
now we can see it. Oh my gosh, he's got a whole app.
Oh,
What
oh.
is this?
Welcome to CC Football Rondo.
Oh,
Oh, I love this.
All right. So I gotta first of all give credit. I got the idea from the front three football, the YouTube football channel, which is one of my favorite YouTube football channels. I don't know if they got the idea from someone else, but um made us our own little private interface here. Uh
Wow.
have you guys seen any of the front three Rondo videos, or do you know
I
how
have
this
not,
works at
no.
all,
No.
Ben? Okay. So the way this works is each of you, as you can see, have a Rondo board, which is just the letters from A through Z. Um, each of those letters corresponds to an answer that I think all of them start with that letter. Um, and since I think Clay, you mentioned this maybe in part one or part two of this episode, but since there's two things that we share in common in this group, it's not just our love for football. We also more recently have been getting a little bit into geography, and Ben's been doing this a lot longer than me and Clay. We play a little bit of GeoGuessr, a little bit of Map Tap, and so the answers on this table are a mix of football related clues and answers, and a few geography related clues and answers. So it's a nice balance. The way it works is you both have 5 minutes on the clock, which is I think a lot more than you guys would need. But I'm just being safe because it's the first time we're doing something like this, and I whipped up the game so quickly. the if I start your clock, Clay, so only one of your clocks runs at a time. It's kind of like a chess clock, right? You guys know how
Hmm.
chess clocks
Yep.
work, right? When you stop your turn, the other person's turn starts and like keeps counting down, and then it goes when it's your turn. So Clay, let's say like your first clue with the letter A. Let's say it was like um Ahmad Diallo, right? So that's the answer. Let's say like I click start Clay's clock, and the clue says, oh, like Ivorian winger from Manchester United scored, in this World Cup. You would say Amad Diallo. I would click correct, right? If it's the right answer, I would give you it right and then move on to B. Then would move on to C, D, all the way around, right? If you ever get it wrong, right, it'll mark that letter as wrong and immediately stop the clock and go over to Ben.
Okay, so you try to get as far as you can.
Correct. But once you do it wrong, once you like guess wrong, you can't come back to that letter and guess again. You've lost that point. So there's also a skip button where you just say skip. I would skip it for you. If you skip, the same thing happens. Your clock stops, it goes to Ben, but the letter doesn't get marked as wrong. So
So
when
you
we
come
come
back
back
to
to
it when your next
well,
turn, when your turn's up next.
when we come back to your turn, it'll be on the next letter because you've skipped it because you don't know it at that moment. But then you have the rest of the wheel to think about it, and eventually you'll come back to all your skipped letters. It's a
Awesome.
Yeah.
bit complex. Are you guys following though?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
got it.
And the obviously the goal of the game is whoever has the most correct answers at the end of time. I don't think you guys will run out of time. Initially, I only had 3 minutes on the clock for both of you, so then it would like actually the time would matter, which that's the point of the game. But I wanted to be safe, so I put 5 minutes. So even if the time doesn't matter, we'll see.
I like it. I like
Um,
it.
I'll apologize in advance. As we've said before, I was very last minute with this. So if there's a couple wrong clues or typos or things that don't make sense, we'll fix it as we go.
Awesome.
You guys ready? Clay, you're up first.
Okay, spin my wheel.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait. And one more thing I'll say. On the For the first time we go around the wheel, I think just to make it a bit more fair and also just a better viewing experience for the viewers and listening experience, um, you have to wait until you'll be able to see the clue on the screen so you can like think about it, but wait until Jeopardy style until I read it out, and I'll read it quickly before you give your answer, just so
Okay,
that
I like
everyone
that.
can hear it. But then
Yeah.
once we go back around, then obviously time might become more of essence, and then you can start just guessing based on the letter.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, clear on the clock. A. Most decorated club in Belgian football history, based in Brussels.
Antwerp.
That is wrong.
Oh no.
All right, Ben, ready? Here we go. A. Brazilian goalkeeper who has been Liverpool's #1 since 2018.
Allison, sorry.
Yep. Cameroonian winger who left B. Cameroonian winger who left Brentford for Manchester United in 2025. Remember, you can skip.
Yep.
Clay. B. Capital city of Colombia, one of the highest altitude capitals in the world.
Oh my gosh. Uh, Bogota.
Bogota is correct. C. Spanish defender who captained Chelsea for years after joining from Marseille.
Azpilicueta. Cesar.
D. D. Croatia's most successful club based in the capital.
Uh, Skip.
And that's a good, sorry, I'll mention quickly. Clay, I should have mentioned before. Some of these obviously are like their last name, some of them is their first name. It's the best I could do, but it still works.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Cesar. All right. All right, Ben. B. Or sorry, C. Mediterranean island nation whose flag shows a copper colored silhouette of itself.
Cyprus.
D. Liverpool and Scotland legend, prolific striker who later managed the club. His last name.
I have to skip.
Oh no.
Clay. E. Current Brazilian teenager who moved from Palmeiras to Real Madrid.
Oh, Endrick.
F. West London club nicknamed the Cottagers, hometown Cave Cottage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
Clay, you
like
know this.
Fulham.
G. England striker who won the World Cup Golden Boot in 1986, now a TV presenter.
1986.
First name.
Graham Souness.
That is incorrect. All right, Ben. E. Merseyside club nicknamed the Toffees.
Everton.
F. Belgian midfielder known for his afro, played for Everton and Manchester United. Last name.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I feel like
I know it.
I know all of Ben's clues.
Yeah.
Clay. H. Term often used incorrectly to refer to the Netherlands.
Holland.
I. Flag of three vertical stripes, green, white, and orange in that order. Left to right.
Ivory Coast.
That is incorrect. That was a trick question slightly. I'm sorry. G. White flag featuring a large red cross with four smaller red crosses in each corner. Uh-oh, Ben.
Oh, I got this one.
Northern Ireland.
For G,
It's
that
not
is
a
incorrect.
G.
Oh,
Clay. J. Notorious official ball of the 2010 World Cup, criticized by
Oh my
goalkeepers
gosh, we
for
were
its
just talking about
unpredictable
it.
flight.
Skip. I'm not gonna be able to remember.
All right. Ben. H.
Georgia.
Prolific striker who has scored 72 goals this season for club and country combined, a tally second only to Messi's all-time record. First name.
Erling Haaland.
Oh, Ben, I just told you this. It's Harry Kane. I just said it as a clue before the game started. Clay. K. South Korean center back who plays for Bayern Munich.
Kim.
Kim Min-jae. L. Capital of the South American country home to Machu Picchu.
Lima.
Lima. M. Spanish playmaker who won trophies at both Chelsea and Manchester United.
Mata. Juan Mata.
Mata is correct. N. Portuguese midfielder who starred for Wolves before a big money move to Saudi Arabia.
Ruben Neves.
Neves. O. One of only four players to have appeared at every World Cup from 06 to 26 alongside Messi, Ronaldo, and Modric.
4 players. Uh, I'll skip.
Ben. I. Big money striker signed by Liverpool in 2025.
Alexander Isak.
Isak. J. Colombian playmaker who won the Golden Boot at the 2014 World Cup.
James Rodriguez.
James. K. Lithuania's second largest city and the country's former capital.
Oh my gosh. Thank God I did not get that one. There would be no way.
Ben's been to Lithuania.
I have to skip.
Skip. Capital of P. Capital of a small Caribbean island nation making just its second ever World Cup appearance, drawn in Brazil's group. We're looking for the capital.
Capital of a small Caribbean island nation making just its second ever World Cup appearance, drawn in Brazil's group. Pass.
Ben. L. The major Belgian city closest to Maastricht in the Netherlands.
Liege.
Liege. M. Spanish midfielder who moved from Real Sociedad to Arsenal. Oh, this clue was supposed to say, and recently scored big goals in the World Cup.
Yep.
Midfielder / forward. I'll give you that clue before we move on. Portuguese Clay. Q. Portuguese winger famous for his trademark trivela, curling shots struck with the outside of his boot.
Quaresma.
Quaresma. Or Brazilian legend who scored a famous long-range free kick against France.
Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos. S. German midfielder who moved from Bayern Munich to Manchester United.
Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger. T. East African country home to Kilimanjaro, the continent's tallest peak.
Tanzania.
Tanzania. U. Uruguayan defensive midfielder who moved from PSG to Manchester United.
Ugarte.
Ugarte. V. Legendary Dutch striker who battled Henry for golden boots during spells at United. And, well, spells at United and Real Madrid.
Van Nistelrooy.
Yep. W. The only national flag in the world featuring a dragon.
Wales.
Wales is correct. X. Swiss winger who spent time at Liverpool before later club spells across Europe.
Oh, I'm gonna pass.
First name on that one. N. Portuguese winger who played at Manchester United, famous for his acrobatic celebrations.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
With an N, that is incorrect. Clay, Y. The only country in the world whose name begins with the letter Y.
Yugoslavia.
Oh, that is not a country anymore. That is incorrect. Ben. Oh, Manchester United starting goalkeepers in the years between De Gea and Senna Lamens.
Skip.
Clay. Z. A southern African country home to Victoria Falls, capital Harare.
Zambia.
Oh, that is the wrong one.
No.
Ben.
50-50 shot.
French World Cup winner known for his time at Manchester United and Juventus. P.
Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba. Q. Colombian-born forward who scored Mexico's opening goal at the 2026 World Cup. Colombian-born, but he's a Mexican player.
I only know Raul Jimenez.
So what, Skip?
If that's not right, then skip. Raul Jimenez. Okay.
All right, we're gonna Ben, you got to best way to start with the right letter. All right. D. Croatia's most successful
I know
club
about
based
the
in the
letter.
capital.
Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Dinamo Zagreb. All right, Ben. R.
Just taking shots now.
Spanish center back. This is his last name. Famous for a last gap equalizer in the 2014 Champions League final. Last name. Legend.
Ramos.
Sergio Ramos. S. German winger who moved from Manchester City to Bayern Munich within the last 6 years.
Sane.
Sane is correct. T. Small West African country wedged between Ghana and Benin.
Togo. This is way easier when I know about the letters.
Flag with 6 horizontal stripes, black, yellow, and red, repeated twice with a crested crane in the center.
Uganda.
Uganda. V. Plastic horn instrument that became the noisy soundtrack of the 2010 World Cup. Skip. Clay. J. Notorious ball of the 2010 World
Jabulani.
Cup. I'll give it. Jabulani.
Okay.
Oh, one of only 4 players who have appeared at every World Cup
my
from
gosh.
06 to 2026 alongside Messi, Ronaldo, and Modric. Ben, Shakira's official anthem for the 2010 World Cup.
Waka Waka.
X, Swiss midfielder who spent years marshalling Arsenal's midfield before moving. Okay.
Sorry, I did time.
Y, you're good. Ivorian midfielder who dominated the middle of the park for Manchester City.
Yeah. What is it? Yada.
I'll give it. Yaya Toure. Z, country with Lusaka as its capital.
Zambia.
Oh, what?
Cameroonian winger who left Brentford for Manchester United in 2025.
Skip.
Clay. P, capital of a small Caribbean island nation making this its second World Cup appearance. Ron Brazil's group.
Skip.
You don't have to wait for me to finish the thing anymore.
Okay.
Ben, D, Liverpool and Scotland
Kenny
legend.
Oh,
F,
no.
Belgian
no.
midfielder known for his afro.
Plenty.
No.
K, Lithuania second largest city and country's former capital. Clay. Or X, Swiss winger who spent time at Liverpool before later. Wow. Ben. M, Spanish midfielder who moved from Chelsea. Okay, Ben is out of time. Clay, one of only 4 players to appear in every World Cup. You can skip.
Skip.
P, capital of a small Caribbean island nation.
Skip.
Swiss winger.
Oh my
Swiss
gosh,
winger. Liverpool Swiss winger. First name.
I'm not gonna get it.
Oh.
No
oh my
way.
gosh.
We've tied. What?
We
my
have
days.
a tie. And lucky for you guys,
Oh,
I thought ahead.
ahead.
I thought ahead.
Wait, can we
I thought-
can we go through the wrong answers?
Yeah, should we do that after the tiebreak?
Sure. Oh my gosh.
Um,
The pressure got to me. I just thought of the Liverpool Swiss winger. I was like trying to, for some reason, think of someone from like the 90s. But
I can tell you that one was Xherdan Shaqiri.
Shaqiri, yeah.
Yeah. Should we mention at this point that somehow it was not until there was like a minute and a half left in the game that Ben figured out that the letters on the screen were for an
Dude, yeah.
actual
Honestly,
purpose.
impressive performance considering you didn't pick up on that before.
That is, yeah, the fact that you tied without knowing that is very impressive. And
That was, that
also,
was,
huh?
that was just poor from my part. That was
That
terrible.
was that was a game changer. You locked in once you once you figured out the way the letters work.
It's pretty obvious. I don't know how I didn't.
Do you know, Ben? Do you know? Would you have gotten the Portuguese winger at Manchester United famous for his flip celebrations
What letter was that again?
with an N? That was I know because it was a bit old school because I know you watch.
No, I think I can think of the player. I just can't remember the name. Is
He
it a
moved. He
four
moved
letter?
to.
Is it a four
Yeah,
letter?
four letter, and he moved to
Yeah.
Orlando, which is why I thought you might have known him because you like MLS a lot. It's Nani. So you knew that,
Yeah.
I assume. All right.
Who was the guy who with the O that was playing in all these World Cups?
Okay. See that one. I was gonna give you more of a clue because it's obviously a tough one, but it was such a big like meme and news. It's Memo Ochoa, and I think I sent it to you
Yeah,
actually.
okay. So I was thinking of the Mexican keeper. I just couldn't remember his name. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Memo Ochoa. Um, I was gonna say like Mexican goalkeeper, but I guess that wouldn't have helped you anyways.
yeah.
All right. Wait, I'm so excited that we actually get to use the tiebreaker thing. I
You
thought
think like the
this was
chances
a,
of a tie are so low.
What a comeback by Ben at the end there.
yeah, huge comeback once he figured out the letters. Okay, so this one, I'm afraid to say there's no geography, so it might lean slightly towards Clay a little bit. And I also didn't have time to like do this myself, so this was quickly just researched and pasted, and this is just 1 to 10 famous footballers with these jersey numbers, and it's just going to be the clue, and you're going to have to say the name of the footballer.
All right,
Are we aligned?
let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. So the number that's highlighted is the jersey number that we're going to be discussing at that time. Same rules apply with the skipping, etc. Ready?
Yep. That's counting up now.
Yeah, it's counting up. If this is coded correctly, which I didn't really have a chance to check, if it's coded correctly, the clock is counting up, which just it basically is just the winner is going to be decided based on who gets the most correct answers. If you both get the same correct answers, then it'll be decided on who did it in the shorter amount of time. Um, and I will say now, I did not have a backup plan for if you guys do the same amount of correct answers in the same amount of time.
All
All right.
right.
So wait, real quick, if we skip one, we can still go back to it or no?
Yep. Same rules apply. So it'll just keep going around the circle until it comes back to that one.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? Clay, you're on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. Italy's World Cup winning goalkeeper in 2006 spent his whole club career at one giant.
Buffon.
Buffon is correct. Number 2, Brazilian right back who captained his country to World Cup glory in 2002.
Skip.
I actually, just so I can do this quickly, I'm going to stop sharing for a second and just pull up the answers on the left just in case I need them. Sorry. I'm going to make sure I don't cause any delays. Okay. And we're live. Ben, you ready?
Yep.
1, Spanish goalkeeper who lifted the World Cup with Spain in 2010.
David De Gea.
That is incorrect. Clay. 3, Brazilian left back famous for thunderous free kicks during his Real Madrid career or years.
Marcelo.
I'm going to skip because I think that's incorrect.
I just knew he was a left back who played for Real Madrid, who is Brazilian.
But I can't remember what number Marcelo wore, so let me just.
Neither can I. But if he was not the guy on this sheet that you're trying to describe, then
No, he wasn't the guy that we wrote. But I'm not sure Marcelo was known for his free kicks. So we'll give you that one wrong.
He was number 12 anyway, so I got it wrong.
We'll give you that one wrong. That was Roberto Carlos. Ben, Brazilian right back number 2, who won the trophy after trophy at Barcelona and Juventus.
Um,
Man, these Brazilian wingbacks are
Yeah.
confusing us.
Skip. Clay. Dutch for number 4, Dutch center back who captained Liverpool to Champions League glory in
Van
2019.
Dijk. Okay.
Number 5, French playmaker who scored a famous volley in the O2 Champions League final for Madrid.
Zidane.
6, Brazilian center back known for his leadership and composure during spells at Milan, PSG, and David Luiz. Oh no!
Oh, you were doing so good hosting too.
That's not even. I mean, it's not even. It's not David Luiz. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I said his name. That's not even the right answer. I'm gonna. All right, Ben. I'm gonna skip immediately and go back to Clay. I'm sorry, Clay.
You had to get
Yeah.
a minute to
I should have
compose
built
yourself.
it. I don't know where that came from. I should have built in a pause button. I don't have a pause button, so my only way to pause is by skipping. All right,
That's fine.
ready?
That's fine. Yep.
Clay, back to you. 7, Portuguese forward known for his goals at United and Madrid.
Ronaldo.
Spanish midfielder 8, who scored the winning goal in the 2010 World Cup final.
Iniesta.
9, Brazilian striker nicknamed El Fenomeno, started for Inter Milan and Real Madrid.
Also Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, the Brazilian one. 10, Argentine forward who led his country to the World Cup glory in 1986.
Maradona.
that was it.
2, Brazilian right back who captained his country to World Cup glory in 2002. Though this one you got. No, you didn't.
Danny Alves.
That is incorrect. That was Cafu.
Oh.
Dani Alves did not play in 1986.
I don't know why.
Ben, number 4, French World Cup winner and Arsenal's commanding iconic captain during the Invincibles era.
Thierry Henry.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Patrick Vieira.
What?
Number 3, I got incorrect.
Thierry Henry was not number 4. He was 14, and he was not captain. And he was.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Oh no,
right.
the pressure's getting to us.
All right, Clay. Number 3, you got wrong. I'm going to skip and come back to you. Clay, ready? Number 6, Brazilian center back known for his leadership and composure during spells at Milan, PSG, and Chelsea.
Okay, I know he played for PSG and Chelsea. I don't know if he played for. Is it Marquinhos?
It is incorrect. We're looking for Thiago Silva.
Mm.
Or
so I can
number
only get-
6.
I can only get like one more wrong, I think.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Ben, we're
dude,
running.
that's who I was thinking of. Oh.
England's captain when they won the World Cup on
That's
home soil in
stupid.
1966. But you remember you can skip.
Tommy.
Then remember you can skip. You don't have to guess.
Skip.
Saying Tommy, English midfielder famous for his crossing and free kicks at Manchester United.
Beckham.
Beckham, 8, Liverpool's talisman and captain, scored a famous hat trick in the 2005 Champions League final comeback.
Gerrard.
9, English striker who remains the Premier League's all-time scorer, mostly for Newcastle.
Allen.
Who'd you say?
Allen.
I'll allow it. Alan Shearer, number 10.
That's
Brazilian icon, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time, 3-time World Cup winner. Pele. Number 2, Brazilian right back who won trophy after trophy at Barcelona and Juventus.
Dani Alves.
Dani Alves. Clay gave it to you. Number
Same
3,
left.
AC Milan defender and captain, regarded as one of the greatest ever in his position.
Skip.
Number 5, West German sweeper nicknamed Der Kaiser, won the World Cup as both player and manager.
Skip. I'm cooked now.
Number 6, England's captain when they won the World Cup on home soil in 1966.
I know it, but I can't think of it. I think it's over.
All right, should I just go through with the wrong?
Yeah. Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already clicked wrong. AC Milan defender, captain, regarded as one of the greatest ever in his position.
Bobby Moore.
Yeah, but no, that was for the wrong. All right, I'm just gonna close this out. A couple of the answers that I remember you guys missing. If you were wondering, number 3, the Milan defender was Maldini. Who else did we have? I think the West German. I think I was just asking you guys, West German. Clay, you have any guesses for the German sweeper? He almost invented the position of sweeper. Dirk
Uh,
Kaiser,
no.
one of the all-time greats. Franz Beckenbauer.
Mm.
Mm.
Um, and then Bobby Moore. Ben, you obviously got eventually. Um, who else? Who else? I think that was mostly it, right? Clay, I think we went through all of yours. Like when you got them wrong, I said them. Cafu, Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, I was mad at myself for saying Marquinhos since I was thinking in my mind, I was like seeing Thiago Silva, but
Oh
for
yeah,
some
and Thiago
reason
Silva.
my
Yeah.
like my mouth said Thiago Silva.
Yeah. I actually, it's one of the most inexplicable things that ever happened to me when I when I just said David
David
Luiz
Luiz,
during,
even though
because obviously
it wasn't even the right answer too.
yeah, I know. So I have the answers. Like I know it's Thiago Silva. I actually specifically asked for that one, and I'm reading the question, and I don't know, maybe because I saw, I don't know, I can't explain why my brain just said David
That
Luiz
was
in the
crazy.
middle of the question.
Wait, go back. Can we go back to the Rondo ones? Like, what were some of the answers for
Yeah,
that one?
yeah. So
I
I'll show
remember like
you my.
I'm the one like that was the small Caribbean country, the capital that was in the
Yeah,
Brazil group.
Ben, here, actually, wait, let me pull this up. You guys can see the back end as well. Well, not the back end, but just the setup screen. Um, yeah, apologies, like I said, for the some of the technical difficulties and such. But honestly, for the most part, it worked better than I thought it
No, it
was
worked.
going
It
to.
worked great, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Couple small updates I can make to the code after this. But um, let's go through. We can see kind of the starting ones. Most decorated club in Belgium was
What did
Anderlecht.
yeah, what did I
They
say?
said
Antwerp?
Antwerp, which
Okay.
is, I mean, that is, that is a Belgian city and club. It's just starting with A, so that's probably a fine guess. Um, you got Cesar Azpilicueta. This was Dinamo Zagreb, Croatia's
Mm,
most successful club. Endrick, Fulham. What was this? Oh, Gary Lineker, England striker who won the World Cup Golden Boot and now a TV presenter.
what did I say?
1980s.
I said Graham Souness.
They said Graham Souness, who's um not yeah, not English. He's
Is he not?
Scottish, right?
Oh, I'm looking it up now because I'm curious. He
What
is
was my
Scottish.
B?
He's Scottish. What's up, Ben?
What was my B? Or we can finish
All right,
Clay's,
let's
right?
finish Clay's first.
Yeah.
Term often used. You got Holland. Ben, do you know this one? Flag of three vertical stripes, green, white, orange, in that order.
Green, white, orange. That is Ivory Coast. Like, isn't that the Ivory Coast flag?
That or Ireland.
I think isn't Ivory Coast orange, white, green?
I
Oh.
I can never tell the difference between the two.
That's why I added that in that order. That was a super trick question.
Yeah, Ivory Coast is orange, white, green. Wow.
Yeah, so it was a very tricky question because I saw that they're both. I was thinking of flags, tricky flags, and I know that they all start with I, and also green, white, and orange is also like India colors. It's also I, and I just like I decided to be mean and just throw it in there and see.
Yeah. I fell for
um,
it. I fell for it.
Notorious official ball of the 2010 Clay. We just talked about that. You did get it, kind of. It's the Jabulani.
Jabla. Yeah.
Um, you got Kim, capital of the
Lima.
South. You got Lima, Mata. This was good. So the keyword was playmaker because obviously you could have said Matic as well. Starting with an
Yeah.
M, Chelsea, Manchester United. That was another trick one. Portuguese midfielder, you got Neves, quickly, Ochoa. Ben, can you help him with this one? Do you know your capitals?
What is a country? I couldn't even think of
Small
the country.
Caribbean island country who made it second ever in Brazil's group. You should be able to know the country.
I was trying to think about that.
Were they not in Brazil's group? You guys are scaring me now. Did I just make that up? No, they were, right? Name the four countries that were in Brazil's group.
Oh, now I'm looking it up because I'm like, I mean,
That's Haiti, What's the capital of Haiti?
I had honestly had completely forgotten that Haiti was even in the World Cup.
I thought
Would
that was
you
like such.
wait? I don't know if I'd count Haiti as an island nation.
Why? Because it shares the island with with the DR.
Yeah, yeah. Like island
Oh,
nation.
that's an invalid.
Trinidad,
That's an
Tobago.
invalid question.
Yeah, I actually thought of that while writing it, and I was like, no, come on, it's on an island. It's the whole nation is on an island. Um, it does share the island. Um,
Okay, for transparency,
So
I
it's
probably
England.
still wouldn't have gotten it even without that.
thank you for your transparency play. Port-au-Prince is the capital of Haiti. Actually, I did think that at least one of you guys would know that one, but I knew that that was a bit of a. I
That
had
was
to
a
throw
tougher
some
one.
tough. I had to
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
some tough
yeah,
ones in there.
yeah.
Yeah. Quaresma, you got quickly. Roberto Carlos, you got Schweinsteiger without thinking much. Tanzania, you got Tanzania, right?
No,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really the
Ugarte,
only
you got,
African country I could think of that started with the T. So
except for the one that Ben got, Togo.
yeah. Well, see,
Um,
I didn't think of that one. So
Ugarte, you got Van Nistelrooy, right?
yep.
Um, I hope that Wales is the only country with a dragon on its flag. I guess I didn't fact check that.
I was I was thinking of Bhutan when you said it.
Oh, they do have a
Do
dragon
they?
on their flag, don't they? Let's look it up. Bhutan's flag. Yeah, I'll call that a lizard. No,
It
okay,
says
that's a
there's
dragon.
three: Wales, Bhutan, and Malta.
Oh shoot! So that
Oh,
was just a.
Wait, what? That's there's no flag on that. There's no dragon.
Oh,
Oh, you have to
barely.
zoom in on it. That hardly counts.
um, that
But
was
only one beginning with the W.
Yes,
Sadly.
yeah,
yes.
correct. So this goes back to the whole like obviously a lot of these I would have researched like properly, like fact checked myself. That was one that I wanted to, but I decided it, well, I didn't have
I
I didn't
can't
have
believe I
time.
didn't get Shakiri.
Yeah, actually, I also can't. But you did eventually think of him after,
Yeah.
and then the only country in the world. Oh, Yemen, play
Oh, yeah.
Yemen.
I
Yugoslavia,
kind of
yeah.
dropped the ball on the geography questions.
Yeah, but like that's how the game was designed.
Yeah, yeah,
For-
yeah. It's
for-
good. And I guess it was perfectly balanced.
yeah, I
True.
guess it did work out really nicely. And then South African country home, do you know the answer? It was not Zambia,
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Ben, would you have gotten that?
I think so.
Zimbabwe? But
I
you
would
did
think
get Zambia.
I was thinking like, oh, is Zambia or Zimbabwe 50-50 coin flip.
Yeah, it was 50-50. Highly unfortunate, but it worked out well for the viewers because we got a
It did.
tie.
It did.
Clay, can you help Ben out with his B? Cameroonian winger.
Yeah, that's Embuemo.
Never heard of the
Brian
Donny.
Brian
Brian
Mbeumo.
Embuemo.
He was big transfer for United this past year. He was scoring a lot of goals for
And he also
Brentford.
was traded a few times in our fantasy league.
He was traded between me and Clay. Okay. C, you got Cyprus. D, you pulled out Kenny Dalglish, but I think once you figured out the letters, then you you pulled out Kenny Dalglish. Everton. Did you get this one? Belgian midfielder.
Yeah, he did. He
Second
got
time around.
Fellaini. Yeah.
Fellaini. White
Georgia?
flag
Is that
Oh,
Georgia?
in my head, oh, it's Georgia or Northern Ireland.
is Georgia.
But if you knew it was G,
If
then
you
you
knew
would've-
the letters,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you might have gotten it. Okay, prolific striker. I can't believe you didn't get this one, but I intentionally like made a big deal about it before we started the game. You guys, it wasn't even I wasn't even involved in your conversation. I interrupted your conversation just to make that comment about Harry Kane scoring the most goals. But again, you didn't know the letters when you guessed, right?
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
think
when I
yet.
figured it out.
He was pretty late.
Okay, Isak, you got James Rodriguez. Lithuania's second largest city. Do you know it now?
One of my favorite
Is it-
YouTubers, I think, is from there.
Do you remember the name?
No.
It's Kosana, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's do some research.
Yeah,
Let's
Kaunas.
do it.
Oconus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do know it, but
Kaunas. Yeah, I obviously that's a really tough one for the general average person, but you've been to Lithuania and you love Geo,
yeah,
so I thought
yeah.
you
That's
might
that's
know
one I
it.
should have gotten.
Major Belgian city closest to Maastricht. This I would have been sad if you didn't get this one, but you did. Um, Spanish midfielder who moved. Clay, can you help me with this one?
Marino.
Mikel Merino.
But actually,
Um,
Never
it
heard
could
it.
have been both him and Zubamendi, but
but
the M gotcha there.
and then I did add, which was supposed to be in the clue anyways. I added he recently scored
Yeah.
big World Cup goals.
Oh yeah.
And was Nani, which we talked about. Oh, play Manchester United starting goalkeeper between De Gea and Senna Lomens.
In the year Onana.
Oh, Nana, Andre. Oh no, not Andre.
Oh,
Andre,
Yeah.
Andre,
Andre.
Andre, not Amadou. Um,
I think I could have gotten that if I knew the letters.
yeah, I think you would have too. You got Pogba, Clay, Colombian-born forward who scored basically all of Mexico's goals.
Oh, Quintero or whatever his name is, right?
No, Quinones.
Quinones. Okay.
Quinones. Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one.
Yeah.
Spanish center back Ramos. You got Sane. You got
That's
Togo.
when I got Sane was the first one where I knew the letters.
Yeah, and because then you just flew through these.
Yeah.
Sane, Togo, Uganda. You didn't even have to think that much about, which is like a bit of a confusing clue. Flag with
Was
six
V
horizontal
violin?
stripes. V is not violin. Clay, plastic horn instrument that became
Vuvuzela.
vuvuzela. This
Never
was
would have gotten that.
maybe, yeah, it was tough because slightly before I think you were into watching football, but it was like these horns when the World Cup was in South Africa, and
Mm.
they were banned after because like all the South African fans, like all they were just handing them out, so all the fans had them. They bring them to the game, and they're just like super loud, like a buzzing noise, like. And if you watch the 2010 World Cup, it's like the entire game, any game you're watching was just that noise. It was so
Wow.
unbearably loud um, for the players, and it became like a big, like an iconic thing. It was literally just a plastic horn you could blow into. 2010 was a big theme. Shakira, you got this one, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got Waka
Awful.
Flocka.
Waka Waka, Waka Flocka. And then did you get Waka Flocka Xhaka?
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
get
he
that
did.
one.
hmm
Okay.
He
And
got
then
kind of got Yaya
so you
Toure.
kept you kept saying yeah over and over, so I had to give you points because you did say yeah. You said yeah, right. And then country with Osaka as capital, that was easy because Clay kind of ruled it out. Yeah, and
That
I
was
think we went through
awesome.
all of
That was
these.
awesome. Good job. Good job by everybody. I liked all those games.
Yeah, good games all around. That was
Well, definitely.
successful.
I'll put more effort into my next one. I
Wait,
had to
no,
go to
yours was
yeah, but it's just a
no,
game online. I didn't create that game.
yeah, but like a Claude created my game. I didn't create it either. I stole the concept from the YouTubers, just like you did. But then I didn't like any of the interfaces on. I only there was actually obviously not a big famous game. There was one interface online that I didn't really like. I wanted like the chess clock. I wanted two wheels at the same, and
That
so
was good. That was good.
I just
Yeah.
asked Claude to make it for me, which
That's
might anger.
impressive. It's crazy that they can do that in like, a couple hours work and that's all you can get that. That would have taken me
Dude,
like an entire semester at school to code myself.
the couple hours was not like Claude made this in minutes. The couple
Yeah.
hours was like the just me like thinking of things to put and like talking to Claude and like making like small little changes and stuff like that. Maybe not.
Wow.
It was like an hour work total because I kept getting distracted too, maximum. But yeah, GG's good game.
Good job,
We'll
everybody.
have to run this back. Maybe we can get some of our other recurring guests back.
Yeah,
and do
I
like a
think
big-
Hamat would be really good at the. He'd bring a good game.
Yeah, to the Rondo.
Yeah.
I thought he'd bring
Or-
a good game. Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
also think he'd be good at the Rondo.
yeah, he would. He would be probably disappointed in some of our answers.
All right. Any closing words, Ben? This is your debut on CC Football Podcast.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, thanks for having me. I'd love to return. I'll be playing some more FIFA, so my ball knowledge maybe will return. Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun.
Ben, absolute, as they say across the ocean, absolute legend. He hopped on last minute. We just decided this Clay, less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah, like a day ago.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, Ben. And
Wait, last following question. Let's hear your predictions for tomorrow and then the follow on the World Cup final.
I'm gonna go 2-2 goes to extra time. I think it might. I think Jude in extra time 3-2,
wow.
and then 2-1 in the finals to England.
All right. He thinks he's
Wow.
coming home.
Football's coming. I would say 1-1 tomorrow. England, Argentina, 1-1 goes to extra time. No one scores in extra time. And I think England, as they have made a habit of doing, fluff their lines on the penalties. Argentina, Spain final, and why not? Why not? Back to back, the greatest to ever do it. Number 10, Leo Messi, getting Ballon d'Or number 9, which he obviously can deserve it, like I said before. I'm running it. I'm full sending it. Clay knows I don't ever like predicting things that I actually want to happen. I always bet against my teams. I bet against my players. But it's fate. It's destiny. I fully believe.
Yeah, especially when you have the whole federation working for you, pushing for
Oh,
it.
Exactly.
now you sound like a Ben fan in the comments, crying about the.
Crying about the clues that I made up. No, I think that I honestly tomorrow I think is a coin flip. I mean if I had to lean one way, I think I would lean Argentina as well. But I think Spain, they really impressed me today. So I'm gonna just so we have we can cover all our bases, one guy who thinks England's gonna win it, one guy calling Argentina. I'm gonna call a Spain victory in the final over Argentina. And
It's actually I shouldn't have been wearing a Spain jersey while I predicted Argentina.
yeah, that's kind of blasphemous. All right.
But hey, there's one star on here for a reason. I want to be able to continue to use this jersey past this season.
You don't want to date yourself?
Don't want to date myself. All right.
All right.
Close us out, Clay. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for coming. This was so much
thanks
fun.
for coming. This was a great time. Hopefully we are able to do this again soon. Until then, we'll let you guys not listen to as many advertisements in between all of the segments and stuff. Give your ears a break. But yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll be back next time.
We'll see you in 2027.
Jack Wilshere is the GOAT.